Oh no. Oh boy. Okay. It was cozy.
Looks like few friends have just stopped in. They're rolling out their mat. They're finding their space in class. Sure is good to have you. If you're new, you're joining on one of the other media. My name is Greg, and I'm just another person seeking this yoga, this conscious contact. And I know that together in a tribe, we increase the power of attraction of this great power. Great minds aligned for a high purpose. Wiggle your legs out a couple of times. Swallow once, circle your jaw around. Today, it's about losing our minds, losing cares, worries, duties, obligations. And begin to tap into your breathing, tune into your breathing, follow your breathing, watch your breathing, breathe your breathing. Feel nice and heavy on the floor. You don't have to hold yourself up. The only creatures in the ocean that have to swim all the time are the sharks. They never get to relax. They never get to sink down to the bottom of the aquarium. No wonder they're so crabby. We, on the other hand, can take targeted surgical moments of deep relaxation. We are very smart fish. And direct your breathings down to your belly button. Make a meditation out of the rise and the fall of your navel stem. We're not going anyplace. We're not trying to accomplish anything. Good, you're doing great. Nowhere to go, nothing to do, feeling your feels. Begin to connect exactly what you feel like with your breath. Breathe what you feel what you breathe. It's a powerful, powerful connecting spiritual practice to digest, assimilate, face our feelings every day. That way they don't back up and accumulate and accrete and congest. That causes disease, that causes lack of ease. So having a look at our emotional feels once a day, honestly assessing how we're doing is a wonderful inventory process. And breath is the doorway in. Yogis told us that thousands and thousands of years ago. Do we listen? Some of us occasionally. Life gets awfully busy. It's easy to forget. So now breathe exactly what it feels like to be you right here, right now. Good. Then every Sunday we pray a prayer of, it's a sacrament. It's the prayer of acceptance. I accept exactly who and what I feel right here, right now, knowing that this is the key to our evolution, to our constant upward spiraling, is to acknowledge where we are so that we can move on and move forward and not get stuck. Nothing's worse than getting stuck. We'll talk about that today. Good. Now, the biggest, deepest inhale of your whole life. Big, 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 deep inhale. Belly buttons to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. Let it all go. Empty out. Drain the brain. Pull the plug. Empty the vessel. Just spacious, open, filled with potential. When we empty out, we can consciously fill in. So wiggle your fingers and toes, circulate extra super feel good, things like love and bliss, truth and joy, kindness and compassion, harmony and understanding, wisdom and intelligence. Circulate extra good feels around your body. You can conjure them literally out of the blue. That's what we do. Good. Now, arms up to the ceiling, lace up your hands. Stretch your arms up over your head. Point your toes forward. Writhe around in intergalactic cosmic unicorn ecstasy with a big goofy grin on your face, all over the place. Do you feel that morning stretchy, elastic, plastic, fantastic feeling? I do too. I love sharing that with my friends. We really all share the same nervous system together. Okay, draw your knees in, give yourself a hug. Maybe roll around a little bit on your back. Get your happy on. All right. And it being 11:10, let's roll up together. Fruit roll-ups, I call it. All right. And we start Sunday by signaling scored. We scored. We showed up together. We suited up. We showed up. It's great to see you, my friends on Zoom. Some very powerful women up to great things in the world. And all the friends on all the live media. By the way, this is being recorded. So if you see a message that this is being live streamed or recorded, your face, name, you're completely anonymous. You're not part of the mix at all. You're part of the mix as participants, but it's not being recorded in any way. So I like to record it because like I said, I'm building a YouTube library of all my recordings for the purpose of carrying the message of peace and love and well-being to everybody that I can, and both live and in person. So for 60 minutes today, this is called Sacred Sunday Self-Care Class, and it's really a class about well-being and nurturing and sustaining that beautiful conscious contact on the inside. And it's way more an experience than an explanation. So drop your chin, close your eyes, say the affirmation inside your head. I am a calm and peaceful soul, and we are who we say we are. We just have to say with consistency. A lot of people told us who we were when we were kids, and we sort of absorbed some weird narratives, some inaccuracies. We can change that around. Nothing can't be changed with sufficient focus. Today's theme of the class is finding what's most important. And it'll be a developing theme delivered in a stream of consciousness from my own experience, really. I'm not here to proselytize. I'm here to teach my experience, strength, and hope. Seated, forward, fold, come on down. So our class will include a carefully curated sequence of movements designed to design. Inhale, look forward at your bright future. Exhale and deepen. Lose your mind, lose your marbles. Move your head around, wag your shag, dip your dew. Nothing to figure out. We're arriving right here, right now. And on your next inhale, come on up. So what's the most important thing in life? Interesting topic, isn't it? Would it be valuable to know that? Arms up. Now touch your fingertips together above your head, thus making a pyramid. Inhale for an Om. Hands on your knees, chin level, close your eyes. Just listen for 30 or 40 seconds. Our true place in life is not a place, so to speak. It's not a proximity. It's not an XY coordinate in time and space. Our true place is a place of consciousness. And as a place in consciousness, it's ever evolving, it's ever growing, it's ever expanding, it's ever moving, it's ever enlarging. That's our true place. How do you know when you're in your true place? Well, you switch the cross of your legs and you come forward. You come on down. More will be revealed, more information as long as we seek. Seeking just means poking around, looking around. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, deepen, relax. This is not the Saturday class with backflips and cartwheels and handsprings and push-ups. This is yin, slow, feminine, present, holistic, integrated, intuitive. You could do the whole class with your eyes closed if you wanted. You could do the whole class with one eye closed. Come on up, kids. I call you kids because I don't have any kids. My kids are my students. Inhale, touch fingers up high. Be a calm and beautiful soul. Inhale here. Exhale, arms to the side. And we're going to do 4 poofs together. Up your back, behind your neck. Poof. So the question is, are you in your true place in life? What's a good definition of true place? The place where you feel like your God-given universe, blessed talents are put into full expression for the well-being of yourself and everyone around you. That's the definition. You can replay it on YouTube later. One more poof, the place where all of your God-given talents are put into full and glorious expression for the well-being of yourself and everyone around you. One more poof. This gives you poof. Now open your arms big wide like an angel. Close your eyes. This is acceptance. This is opening up to accept your God-given talents, skills, aptitude, unique abilities that no one else in the world has your skill set. When you find your true place, there's no more competition or comparison with anyone else. Comparison and competition comes when you're not in your true place and you're scrabbling against a bunch of other people to do something somebody else told you to do. Inhale up, prayer hands at your heart, drop your chin, close your eyes, relax your shoulders. You might pray for true place. There's nothing more powerful than asking the universe, position me where my God-given skills, talents, and aptitudes are put to maximal expression for the fullest well-being of myself and everyone involved. Amen. If you prayed that prayer with sincerity, you will most certainly be accelerated. Helping hands will come in. Serendipity, synchronicity will be at your service. Amen. Good job. Switch across your legs. See the unusual nature of this class. It's an ongoing meditation of movement, intention, and prayer. Now shoulders, 1, 2. So how do you know when you're in your true place? When there's one very good way to know, and you know when you're not in your true place because you feel like crap, you feel stuck, you feel like you're doing the wrong thing, you feel like you're not very good at it, you don't get very much recompense or recognition for doing it. Other way. So I think we've all been there, right? And you feel like you're stuck and time and space feels like a vice being squeezed around your head and your heart. So if you're in that place, that's okay. It just means you're not in your true place. 7, pain is a sign it's time to move. 8, lace up your hands, thumbs up, drag your thumbs down the side of your throat. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now take your opposable thumbs. Dolphins are jealous of these. Stick them underneath your jawbone. Relax your face into the soft mitts of your hands. dig around with your thumbs. This is seeking, isn't it? You're rooting around in mysterious parts of your body. Most people don't go here. 6, 7, 8. Good job. Now, tall spine. Right fingertips back, left corner of your head. Now, I actually have a corner of my head. I'm weird that way. Tilt your head to the right. Drop your chin a little. Tilt, drop, tilt, drop. Relax your shoulders. Close your eyes. Just be with me. Be with me. And I'll be with you. With our eyes closed, we feel much more vibrationally unified, don't we? So one of the ways I've begun to recognize true place is by a very long time in my life being not there, being stuck, suffering, talents not used, getting resentful and bitter, really getting blocked off. So one way to know your true place is to know its absence. So there's nothing wrong with not being in your true place besides the suffering, because you're being guided slowly but surely. Good. Now click your head back up. Click, click, click. Left fingers back right corner. Tilt, drop, tilt, tilt, tilt your chin down. If the pain of being in your not true place builds up really strong, it leads frequently to what's called an explosion, a psychic change, a spiritual awakening, when you simply can't take it anymore and you step on a landmine and your life blows into smithereens. Almost everybody goes through 1 or 2 or 4 of those. Not many people don't go through one of those. It's just nature. Alanis Morissette says, nature has a funny way of helping us out. And release up. And drop your chin, take your pumpkin around 6 times. 1. So I'm going to keep making this inquiry. How do you know when you're in your true place? Well, you know when you're not. It sucks. It's a technical term. It sucks. 6, other way. Relationships are lousy. Health suffers. You're tired. You're fatigued. You're grouchy. 5, 6, relax your head down. Close your eyes. Being in your true place is on a scale. It's on a sliding scale from pitiful and incomprehensible demoralization on one end to intergalactic, cosmic, flowing, orgasmic unicorn ecstasy on the other end. And we move on that scale, don't we? Good job. Chant Om with me. It releases the congestion of being stuck. Big inhale. Now, don't you worry even a little bit. Even though I'm talking about not true place for the start of the class, I will clearly make a transition. We will cross the River Jordan for sure. So we're just taking a look at not true place. It's an honest assessment. We don't need to candy coat our lives and paint dog poop with pink paint. It doesn't work. Arms out, palms up, lean into your hands. Drop your chin, close your eyes. This is not the everybody wear a perfect facade and be hip, slick, and cool class. This is the get real and acknowledge the truth of your feels class. That's why this class is the fastest growing class on the internet. billions of people from joining from all over around the world, Tasmanians, Antarcticans, Pakistani, Kamchatka, everybody's joining in. Everybody wants to find their true place. It's easier to find it with your tribe. Don't hang out with other stuck people because all they want to do is commiserate and blog about how stuck they are. Come up and out. Now, sit country style with me for a sec. Country style, arms up, arms out. One poof, simultaneous poofing is best. Poof, this unsticks us. Now, drag your hands up your back to your bra strap. Wrists inside pits, elbows inside your knees, and squeeze, drop your chin. Yoga squeezes out the stuck patterns of perception that keep us blocked off from true place. Make that throaty, whispery seashell aspirant sound at the back of your throat. One way you move toward true place is you take classes, seminars, sessions with like-minded souls. That way we just don't keep thinking the same thing over and over and over again, stuck inside the echo chamber of our own head. We get coaches and mentors and sponsors and educators. This is seeking, this is movement. This unsticks us. Okay, feet together. Roly-poly guacamole, and then we engage in systematic, curated, clever movements that break up the congestion of the joints, AKA joint juice. Other way. Speaking of joint juice, the woman who named that for me, Carolyn, she and I are doing a combined class on Sunday, March 27th at 12 p.m. I sure hope you guys join. As always, it's donation only. Carolyn's coming over to visit, and we're going to share our new lives and interesting new things that we're up to. Flippy flops, shake your paws, faster, faster, sharing exciting news with your friends, hella exciting. Cup your hands at your heart, drop your chin. We are calm and evolving souls. How else do you know when you're not in your true place? It feels like life narrows. It feels like you're going into a funnel the wrong way. It's squeezing and getting smaller, and there's less to look forward to. These are signs that something needs to shift, something needs to move. Yoga does that. Lace your hands, palms up, push the sky up, and root your knees down. Now try your knuckles on your head. This will let your shoulder blades relax. Now I want you to inhale. Let's breathe the same beautiful air together. On exhale, push your paws up, but keep your shoulders relaxed. I can't quite straighten my elbows. This is why I was never in the Bolshoi, because I don't have perfect line, but I'm an older dog learning new tricks. It's what I like about me. It's okay to say what you like about yourself. It's might be hard or embarrassing. I'm trying to do it from time to time. I'm very good at being mean to myself. I'm trying to get over it. Release out. Now massage the middle, center, bottom of your beautiful feet with your thumbs. This is where the elite meet to rub the beautiful pink center of their gorgeous, tender feet. That's your heart-lung center. This clears up bitterness, resentment, jealousy, that green monster. Good, now push your thumb into your foot. Broaden elbows, gently come down. This is not the Who's Most Flexible class. That's Saturday. Relax your shoulders. Close your eyes. You're folding over your pearl of great price. You're an oyster. Do you know what stimulates a beautiful pearl? An irritant, a grain of sand. So let's be smart oysters and use our irritation and aggravation and cover them with the sucra of pearl essence. Come on up. It's amazing the wordage that comes out of my mouth sometimes. I have no idea. This is pure live stream. Wag your knees. If I planned this, it would be a drag for you and for me. I just like getting with my friends and going live stream, letting higher power come in to guide us. Good. Squeeze your knees together. Now scoot your bottom in. Escuchen, por favor. Pull your heels in. Good. Now we're going to compress to get out old patterns, rewrap a couple of times. I think most of you know I've launched a new life project called Older Dog, New Tricks. It began when I realized I'd lost 50 pounds in the last 15 months and that people kind of dug that. And so I thought, what else could I learn? And then I realized I could learn so much stuff and just help and coach my friends to learn everything that they want to learn. And as long as we don't compare and move the needle a little bit every day, we can get in our true place, which is not in the future. It's right here, right now, ever expanding, ever growing, yet ever content with where we are in the moment. When we get frustrated and aggravated, we simply breathe, we calm down, we talk to a friend, we get grateful, and we just trudge forward one day at a time. Let me know what you want to learn, things that you want to grow in. For me, it's guitar, keyboards, drums, Spanish, math, getting my degree, starting a nonprofit, reading the 100 classic books in human history. There's just a lot of stuff. And I'm going to try to have as much fun as possible and document the whole thing. All right, now, hands back, wide feet, bottoms up. The one thing we need to do that is a healthy, strong, frisky, lively, fun-loving body. And come on down, kids. Now, speaking of fun, you got to make sure you have enough fun every day. So on your back, knees in, grab your toes, and rock funfully side to side, knee to knee. Now, if you have both knees down, you don't have to rock anymore. You're probably about 4 years old. Roll it out. Roly-poly, guacamole. Oh yeah, pilot's license, that's another thing. Several other things. Good, lift up your head. Do you see your bright future out in front of you? Just giving the body, this is the Sunday movement that's going to help us all break open the stuckness in our mind and let the new stuff in. Head down, legs up. Widen out into high, how you doing pose. Stir your ankles around. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift up to build a strong core for a moment. Now, you guys all know that I'm a life coach. And so, well, what's up with this life coach learning a bunch of new stuff? Shouldn't a life coach be as involved in learning and expanding as the people they ask to do stuff? Absolutely. Bend your knees, roll up with me. In fact, I can't imagine being a life coach without being right at the leading edge of a bunch of stuff I'm trying to learn myself. Fold your right shin under. Left knee out to the side, lace your hands. Tilt down and to the right. Close your eyes. Now let's practice Samtosha. Samtosha means contentment or acceptance of exactly where we're at. And when we practice contentment, acceptance, and gratitude, then we're getting closer to our true place. True place is not a thing or a time-space coordinate. It's a quality of being. And when we're grateful, accepting, content, we're more in our true place. Inhale. This whole Sunday class from now on will be about cultivating this mindset of true place. Now turn to the right. Left hand grabs right ankle or right hip. Have a little twist to the right. Twists are so important to squeeze out negative or ancient or stinky patterns of perception that we have. We all acquire them. We're pattern acquiring primates. Patterns are great. It's nice to know where you live when you drive home, but some patterns you just don't need to hold on to anymore. Turn your face to the left, torso keeps going to the right. Pick up your right arm and see if you can tuck it behind your back and grab your left shin. If you can, cool. And if you can't, cool. Inhale here and release. Good. Now, palms up. Touch your elbows in front of you. Some people you can do that. I can't. Now, hands behind you. Try to touch your elbows behind you. That's impossible, but just walk your hands a little closer and together. Now, humor the teacher. Let your elbows bend backwards. Drop your chin. Stretch your wrists, elbows, pull your shoulders back. Cave your chest. Be a hammock. God, I would love to lay in a hammock later today. Feel your wrists, knuckles, fingers decongest. Now exhale all the air out. What we're headed for is ecstasy. Arch your spine, lift up. Make it so that more organic, happy energy rockets through your spine. Lift way up even higher and sink down, beautiful yogis. Good. Now, lace your hands on top of your right pocket. In fact, let's open up some of those stuck places. Take your fingers into the right at the top of your right hip flexor and massage into that really dense tissue. If you go in pretty far, you'll feel the ligament that connects your quadriceps to your hip. Pretty tight in there. Good. Now that pokes that down. Now just fold straight forward. Try not to go left. If you can go down flat from buns, crotch, belly button without lifting at all, great. If you're flat, you can walk to the right a little bit. Put your left hand on top of your right hand. Stretch areas that you didn't know you had areas. Relax your neck, move your beautiful head around. Timeless moments spent with like-minded friends, aiming higher, is of such value, such power. So our true place feels like movement. Have you ever been stuck in traffic, that hideous feeling like a bad traffic jam for an hour and it's just hell and your phone runs out of batteries and you can't even look at that, and it's the same person on your left side and the same person on the right side of your car, and you keep seeing them over and over again, and people walking are going faster than you are. when you're in hell and you die, you're in traffic. And then the traffic begins to move and break up, and you're driving 60 and you just want to scream with happiness. That's true place. You're moving. Inhale, come on up. I've been stuck in traffic jams where the same bicyclist passes me. Good. Now take your right foot out, circle it around. This makes you hip slick and cool. Swing it around the other way. Now, if you stick with me, kids, we're going to get to our true place today and every day for the rest of our lives. I'm committed. My whole life is about helping others get to their true place through yoga, coaching, and watching me as a bozo on the bus get there myself. Scratch up your hair, pull your hair, stimulate your clown chakra, smell your foot. My foot smells springtime fresh. Good, kids. Now put your right ankle over your left knee. Now, one of the things we're going to have to do to get to our true place faster is we're going to have to use both hemispheres of our head. So I've got a trick. First, crank a doodle your ankle around. By the way, if you're watching me for the first time, I know I'm weird and unusual and strange, but so are you, and more the merrier. Good. Now crack your toes. Normal people don't show up for my class. Weird, exceptional, wacky, wonderful, strange aliens show up like you. That's why I love you. Now dig your fingers in from the underside. Good. Now squeeze your right toes into your left fingers pretty damn hard. Splay your left toes open really wide. The sound of one hand praying at your heart. Drop your chin, close your eyes, and be the center of the merry-go-round, squeezing on one side, splaying on the other. And I'm going to say it for the first time today, and I mean it. Be absurdly happy for no apparent reason. In Greg's class, we go from static to ecstatic. Not because of Greg, because of the power we tap into. Good. Now release from there. Drag your hand out. Inhale up, my beauties. Now right forearm on top of your left. This is Yogasana, named after yoga. Relax your hands. Head floats up. Chin level. Eyes closed. Tip of the tongue on the roof of your mouth. This is for the feeling of apana. That's a Sanskrit word meaning the vayu or the river of downward pulling energy that helps us feel grounded, rooted, stable, planted, connected, loved. This is the antidote to feeling restless, irritable, and discontent. That's why I love this pose. I sure would like to interview all you guys for my older dog new tricks. I love talking to people about their expertise and what they want to become expert at. Good. Now bring thy elbows up and vogue with me. When you're in your true place, you don't have a sense of age or time. There's no feeling like I'm too young or I'm too old. You feel like there's just the right amount of time to do everything you need to do. When you're in your true place, it's not how much money you have. You have exactly the right amount of money that you can do whatever you need to do to grow and evolve. Bring your arms down. This is my Flintstone size block. I'm going to grab my right wrist with my left hand, and we are going to pray together, but a feeling prayer, not a verbal prayer. Just feel your connection with Source. We are calm and peaceful souls. When you're in your true place, there's no feeling like you should be ahead or that you're behind somebody else. You love that there's an infinity of people out ahead of you, and you love that there's an infinity of people behind you that you can help bring along for the ride. You bless people that are better than you are at what you're trying to learn. Inhale, come on up. By the way, the name Older Dog, New Tricks doesn't mean that you're old. It just means that you're more mature than you were yesterday. That's all of us. Chant Om with me. Tap to love. Oh, loud and proud. Bo. Now you need vision, so take thumbnails into Kashipra, the Ayurvedic point at the base of your big toe metatarsal. Push in there till you go, ooh, ah. We like things that make us go, ooh, or ooh. Good, hold steady pressure, close your eyes, open your third eye with me. Your third eye will open. That is an absolute guaranteed certainty. In the meantime, we have to use three-dimensional human vision, but we can practice opening our third eye that sees everything all the time. Good, now bring your right knee in. Start easy peasy, left elbow in front. Suck your guts in. Now I'm doing a variation of Nauli, N-A-U-L-I. I'm churning my guts. Now that I have access to my guts, I had to lose a couple bowling balls first. Right hand down, left arm up. Exhale to the right, elbow outside your knee, arm up. And I'm going to grab my shin as a midpoint, float head up, close eyes. This is a hieroglyph of the soul. This is an Ankh. This is a spiritual shape. No thinking, no thinking. If you start thinking, stop thinking. You cannot, by taking thought, add 1 cubit to your measure. Sermon on the Mount. One moment connected to source is worth 10,000 moments of disconnection, of trying, of struggling. Good, release. There's a big difference between application of effort and struggle, isn't there? Extend your legs out. Counter pose, bottoms up, cheers for rears. This makes it so more ecstasy fits in your spine. Because during this process, we need our love, joy, ecstasy, intimacy. We need all that good stuff. Now on this side, I can't fold my shin under, so you guys do that. Now that I'm an older dog learning new tricks, it's okay that I don't have to do everything. I talk a good game. And left elbow down on the floor. Our Sunday yoga together the yin yoga will keep our body calm, peaceful, flexible, lubricated, plastic, elastic, fantastic. And this will help us achieve true place It's not that one job. It's not that one relationship. It's not that one car. All that are the outer trappings. There's nothing right about that. There's nothing wrong about that. True place is a place of consciousness where you feel flowing, alive, expressive, contributing, a part of, joyful, content, anticipatory, enthusiastic, delighted, calm, and we're all moving there. Inhale, come on up. Now the shin still folded under. Touch your elbows in front, because I can't. Touch your elbows together behind your back. Let elbows bend backwards. Drop your chin. If you have really bendy wrists, your elbows almost hit the floor. That's not me. Drop your chin. Exhale. Sink. We're getting in sync together. One of the keys to my new theme is before and after. So if you want to learn something for fun, make sure you take baseline videos. Good, now blast off, buns up, kids. Lift up, ecstasy and spine. It's no secret, arching your spine is an ecstatic thing. Lift up. You don't have to do a ton of it, just enough to get your happy on. Come on down. Good, now lace your hands above. Actually take pokey fingers, massage into hip crease. How deep can you go? If you go kind of toward the center, ooh, look out. Dig in there. Go side to side. You feel that still belted radial of your quadriceps tendon. Good, now hold that down and forward fold without your booty lifting. Don't watch me at this point. Sometimes I'm an example. Sometimes I'm the warning. Relax your shoulders. Since I can't do it, I'm going to come by and rub your neck, back, and shoulders for you. Ah. Hang out with people who support your vision. Thin the herd quickly of people who don't. It's pretty easy to tell. Do not waste time with people who drag you down. Don't try to drag them up either. The best thing you can do to drag people up is to shine so brightly they beg you to help you. Inhale, come on up. We've all learned that lesson the hard way. We take on projects, right? Did you ever have a boyfriend or a girlfriend that was a project? Whoops. Other way. Have you ever been a project yourself? One way to know your true place is to be in your not true place. Left elbow under, right elbow under. Now scratch, stimulate your head. Pull your hair. Oh, yeah. Scrapey, scratchy, pulling. The line between pleasure and pain in our brain is very, very proximal. Good. Now take pointy thing outside your right knee. We'll sit in Yogasana. Good. Now crack your left toes. 1, 2, ow, ow, ow. Now spread, make your toes giggle. See the ritual of these movements? Do we do the same thing every week? Not exactly in the same sequence, but we get every part of our body. Nothing is missed. Stab your fingers in. Get out some ghee or some olive oil if you need. Crank a doodle dandy. You're about as happy as your feet, kids. So this is where the elite meet to treat their feet. Other way. Good. Now squeeze your left toes into your right fingers. Splay open your right toes super strong. the sound of one hand praying at your left heart. Drop your chin, clear your mind, make an open runway for your destiny to land. Give up who you think you are so you can be who you really are. And stick with me, kids, and we'll make it to the promised land. Tell your friends about this class, this YouTube page, and we'll grow and we'll all aim at things that are beautiful, sublime, and glorious. And we'll get in our true place one day at a time. Good. Now extract hand out. Now for vision, this time take your thumb into the middle center bottom of your foot and massage really deep. Get your attention. Pretend somebody else is doing it and they're being just a little rough on you today. Sometimes we like it a little rough. Now push the thumb through the foot. Now chant Om with me and extend the Om very long for calm and confidence. Open up your throat chakra. Say who you are. Don't take no for an answer. Speak your piece. We're going to open up this throat chakra so we can speak the word with great power. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Park your third eye on a block of your size, S-I-G-H-S. Size matters, S-I-G-H-S, size. Roll your forehead out. Relax your third eye. We are calm and peaceful souls. Nowhere to go. Now I'm going to make the radical suggestion that right now you're most productive when your mind is still and there's a blending, a commingling of you with infinite power. Blocks of new information are being downloaded into you that you will unpack into beautiful creations. Inhale, come up. Speaking of beautiful creations, here's my beautiful cat, Miss Peeps. Hello, what's going on, babe? We're right in the middle of yogas. I don't care, she says. Now bring your left knee in. Please to hug your right elbow around in front. Now I'm literally churning my guts. I love having access to my internal organs again. Good. Now lean back on your left hand. Extra extend your right arm up. Lean back. We're going to twist. We're going to squeeze out old energy, kids. Inhale. Exhale fully. And elbow outside your knee. Right forearm up is cool. This is where I was about a year ago when a lot of stuff was in the way. Ooh, I just got good spinal crack. Good sharing crack with your friends, the good kind. Now, hieroglyph of the soul, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Left arm behind you. Turn your face to the right, chest to the left, legs all akimbo. I've tied you into a knot, tied up and twisted. And squeezing out old stinky patterns. God wants to turn the kaleidoscope in our lives, but we're addicted to ancient patterns. So yoga allows us to turn our own kaleidoscope. One more beautiful picture after the next, from glory to gloria, as Gregory of Nicaea said in the 4th century. Inhale here and release here as well. Oh, so good. All right, now from here, we unwind ourselves. We sit cross-legged. So it's just about ready to strike noontime. It's a very propitious time of the day. All cultures, all civilizations have noted that. So stack up your spine, drop your chin comfortably, do Vipassana meditation with me just by watching your breath to the exclusion of everything else. If a thought comes in, let it go by like a cloud on a spring day, and enjoy the blissful mingling of your human consciousness with your soul consciousness. And we'll keep going till we're done. I don't know how long that is. I'm not going to measure that. It's however long it is. Size matters, SIGHS. Be unusually ecstatically blissful for no contingent reason. This can all be a prayer. It doesn't have to be verbal. God loves feeling prayers. Think of all the emails God has to receive every day, all those words. God loves prayers of feels, of gratitude, of anticipation, of faith, of trust, of surrender, of contentment. When you pray that way, not only are you praying to God, you're becoming God yourself. Good. Now, one more chant of Om today. Long, strong, proud, and bold. Big inhale. Om. Okay, now I owe you wonderful friends a 5-minute restorative pose. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out my bolster. I hope you have one. If you don't, they sell them online. I'm going to incline my head. I'm going to incline it a little more because I'm inclined to do so. Now I'm going to sit sideways. I'm going to bring my feet together and I'm going to park 2 things, pillows, blankets, cats, dogs, pets, blocks underneath my thighs. I'm going to lie back. I'm going to put something underneath my head like that. And my feet are cold today. I've got cold feet, but a warm heart. Don't ask my ex-girlfriends about that. They'll say that I have extra cold feet. And lay back and relax with me for 4 minutes in Shavasana variation. You earned your keep. Now you're going to dissolve into the ether. You're going to soothe your soul. You're going to leave your body. You're going to relax your mouth. You're going to swallow and let your face relax. Brain tilts back. And great good ensues. Imagine the power of a little river struggling and scraping until it found a really big river and joined with it. That would be alignment, wouldn't it? It would be the same water, the same little river, but flowing along with a vast, inexpressibly powerful current. You're still you, and you're all of you at the same time. Relax. Pose starts now. Imagine or actually experience you're relaxing into the palms of the angels. He shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. As beautiful a line as has ever been uttered in any world scripture. Relax into the hands of the angels. You can't feel them unless you let go. This is your true place. Never settle for anything less. Good. Now, while you're relaxing more and more, relaxing more than you ever have in your whole life, and there's a nice blending of soul with spirit. This is the Sunday ritual we do every Sunday, where if you want, you can say the prayer, the intention, God, love, source, being, infinite, all there is. I open myself and I invite you in. I invite your large river to join with my small river. I know I am not coerced or forced into doing this. This is solely from my soul and my free volition that I invite you in. Thy river be done. God, loving the invitation, gratefully, happily, joyfully comes in and begins to solve all of your problems, arrange all of your details, coordinate all of your collaborations, synthesize all of your serendipity, wiggle your fingers and toes and circulate extra super feel God through yourself. And remember not to keep it to yourself, but to share it with everyone, because people are going to be asking, where'd you get all this increased power, energy, enthusiasm, vision? And you'll say, well, let me tell you about that. Nice deep breath back in your body. Curl onto your right side. Happy, joyous, and free over on your right side. On Sunday, we love all over ourselves. We get it everywhere. We are a hot mess of love and joy and ecstasy and bliss and truth and peace. Then with eyes closed, we sit up in the same cosmic egg together. And one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. And with our eyes closed, we're rubbing the same heart and the same belly together. Do you feel how connected we are? Our vision makes us feel separate. It's an hallucination. We're the same cells in the same body. Hold perfectly still, drop your chin. Feel holy, sacred, and reverent together. We're joined together in that field out beyond wrong thinking and right thinking. And from a place of perfect unity, all together we say, Namaste. So I thank you all for joining. I'm going to turn off the recording and store that later. So now I am going to go to camera view.